the definition for that is the process of teaching and or learning how to use technology. Pretty much learning about technology and how to use it. For some people, it's harder than it sounds. If the technology is not in front of you all the time, if you write out the instructions, they're not always going to understand it. I have, grandparents. I have to be there and show them how to do it versus I just tell them over the phone kind of thing. It's kind of funny, but not really. Alright, so scenario, if a professor told you that you needed to talk to another professor or another person that was a different college campus or a different area than you were, and they wanted you to use Skype, but say they only have 2-hour time slot open on certain days to do this. Well, the first thing you need, you have to have a computer. On a personal computer, you need to have Skype. Skype is amazing. It allows you to message each other, like on Facebook. You can video chat each other. You can just talk to each other and not see each other. And it really does work across the world. I had a roommate that was, I want to say from China this summer, and she had to call her family and talk so that her mother could talk to her grandkids. And she heard me talking on Skype. She's like, "What's that?" And I set it up for her. And now she can have her parents see their grandchildren, which is really good. Another good thing about it, it is free. And as long as you have a computer or like an iPod or something, maybe a little advanced, to be very useful. Some of the negatives of if you had to use Skype, and I'm just using Skype because there's so many examples and different things to learn how to use technology. Skype, you have to download it off the internet, and once you do that, you have to set up a password, a username, and a couple nitpicky things that if the person is like older, they might not understand what they have to do that. Why do they have to do that kind of thing? If you have an old computer that doesn't have a microphone in it or a camera in it that comes with it, you would have to buy them, and they come separate, so you can do that.
Just like all of these. These have no output. You can't listen to music without your jack because there's no speakers or there's not a microphone built in. So.
And they're fairly cheap. It depends on what you're looking for. Some come with different perks. I have one for my old computer. It just plugs into USB. It's a camera and microphone in it, which is really nice. One of the problems if you're talking to someone, they only have certain available time. If you're in a bad place, or not a bad place, if you're in a place that doesn't have reliable internet or
public Wi-Fi
flaky internet, if you just want a message, usually you can get by. But if you want a video chat, you have to have a pretty strong connection. So just some of the positives and negatives.
Very good.
Resources and very basic on digital literacy.
Did you make that in Word the word cloud? Did you do that, or did you find that on the internet?
The picture?
Yeah. Of the word collage at the bottom.
This one?
Yep. Have anybody ever made those?
Yeah.
No. You can make them on. I can't think of what they're called.
I found it.
It's like I have a brain freeze right now, but you can make, if you have a topic that you want to, what you do is you keep putting in literacy until literacy gets bigger, and all the other ones are just like, it's sort of a neat, well, maybe you have to play with it. I can't think of, it's a word cloud, but there's a special name for it.
I found it.
You found it on the internet?